What's going on, guys? One chance getting back here with the weekly podcast as per always. And as per always, it seems it's being done on a Sunday because procrastination is king. But as per last week, we are also joined by Tito again. And we are going to go over the illustrious cards we got. And I hope you guys can catch the sarcasm in my voice. But as always, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube if you're able to see the visuals. If not, if you are on Spotify and stuff like that, I appreciate all the support we've been getting on there. So make sure to get that 5 stars so we can get out to more people. But let's go ahead and start. So we've only got 2 drops to cover. We've got the Tuesday drop, which was Camouflage. It was a okay drop. It was a 5-card drop. The 75th card we got was Dennis Rodman. Dennis was interesting. He just was terribly overpriced. Like, I think at one point he was going for like 400K on drop day, I think, right?
Absolutely, yeah. There was a couple of them that were going uppers to 600-700K too on Xbox.
Which I just don't understand for...
That's super expensive, especially when we just got AK.
Right.
Literally the same card.
Right. I don't understand for a 6'7" guy that's got no top of the key hot zones. Like, I just don't know if people were thirsty. Like, I mean, his defense looked great from everything I saw. Like, I mean, he was looking like the man defensively, but just he still has the normal Dennis Rodman jumper, which is just slow as dirt. So I don't know why people were doing that. And then we got the John Havlicek. We had heard John Havlicek. Everybody saw the card art and got really excited. Think we're getting last year's. Because if you guys don't remember last year's John Havlicek, there was a lock-in, there was an opal. Literally was people's point guards in the actual 250K tournament last year. Because he had base 98 on quick. He played good defense. He was phenomenal. I mean, this card's good. It's not that card by any means. But
Not even close.
No. But, I mean, he's solid. He's still got that jump shot 17. It's just there's so many 2 guards and so many small forwards. Like, he has the same height and wingspan as Kazi, and I will take Kazi every day over this card. It's not even close. But, I mean, still a solid card. I think people are probably underrating him just because they were expecting when we saw the card that we were getting, assumed we were getting last year's card, and that's just not happening, especially on a Tuesday.
No, and I mean, I don't think they're going to try to drop anything that's similar to last year anyway.
They do copy and paste, but, I mean, the fact that it was a lock-in last year to a Tuesday drop this year, we got to have realistic expectations. And then the next card we got is Tony Allen, who's 6'4", 6'9" wingspan, no three-pointer hot zones at all. 77 3-ball. Not a single shooting match. He's got the same jump shot as Rodman, which is kind of tough. Can't get sniper, which sucks. But, I mean, defensively, he's good. Like, if you would have told me this card came out a month and a half ago, he probably would have played for me. I'm not going to lie. If he, because he would have been cheap. He would have been an on-ball defender that would have been phenomenal. Because I used Tony Allen at the beginning of last year for, I think it was a Ruby card that had no 3-ball at all, and I still ran him. I didn't care. Because he gets the good animations defensively. It's just now we're at the point where AK is playing everybody's on-ball lock, so there's no point in having a Tony Allen.
Right, and if it's not AK, it's probably going to be Larry Hughes.
Right, it's Larry Hughes, it's Tatum, it's AK. Like, there's just so many guys that are 6'5" and above now that have better jumpers that it doesn't make sense.
And Rodman.
Tuesday drop.
Yeah.
People that pulled Rodman, if you didn't already, or Tatum, Larry Hughes, obviously you're Larry Hughes when you do Tatum, but like if you didn't already have those, if you weren't already using those, but you pulled Rodman's could have been that guy.
Yeah, true. That's true. He did get good animations. The other budget guy we got was a Amethyst Captain Kurt, 6'4", 6'6" wingspan. He's got a decent 3-ball. Can't dunk at all. So the thing is, he's got the Jimmy Butler, James Worthy jump shot. Ben Gordon has the same jump shot. It's just on normal timing. And the fact that I like the jump shot. The fact that we're still getting point guards of all things on normal timing kills me. Like, he's got shifty. Like, he could be a good point guard. He could be a phenomenally good point guard. It's just his jump shot's on normal. And it's a catch-and-shoot jump shot. It's not a point guard jump shot is the other thing. But, I mean, defensively, he's decent. He's got off clamps, good 3-ball, decent speed. Probably wish the speed was a little higher, especially since he can't dunk and stuff like that. I wish, like, the speed and speed with ball and stuff was higher. But, I mean, he'll probably be on – I'll make a Bulls team at some point, and he'll probably be on it. But definitely just wish he was a little bit better.
And that John Havlicek.
Yeah.
But I still pick the card up, and I have it stashed away in my collection for when I decide to make my Celtics team and have some fun on stream with just Celtics players.
Right, yeah. The one thing is I wish he did get sniper. And the fact that you have to put handles for days on him is kind of stupid. I don't like that either. And I think that was the reason, is he doesn't come with quick chain, he doesn't come with handles for days. I think that's the reason you felt he moved slow. Because nobody's adding that to an Amethyst player right now.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the cards to do the challenges because I was trying to finish you out this week. And, I mean, obviously, you know, we did. We finished that grind.
Yeah,
And,
you better man than I am, because ain't no fucking way.
it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I think next season I'll pace myself out a little better because I definitely have.
You've got plenty of time. We still have 25 days left in the season. Like, you got plenty of time.
I was listening to Jacob's stream earlier, unbeatable Jacob's stream earlier, and I was like, you know, I don't know what to do anymore, man. I grinded for Yao. I don't know what to do now.
That's how I feel, because I got reset on the Granger board, so I got 12 games for Granger, and then I'm done. Like, I don't have, except for hopefully we're supposed to get new cards tomorrow on Triple Threat. So online and offline we'll have something. So I got to reset that board today, and then yeah, Monday is no. Monday is going to be the Triple Threat guys. Tuesday is Moments of the Month. So we'll have content again to grind again. Then it's just until then we're good right now. So I'm glad I got like the Tatum stuff done now, because then I can just go right back in and be good to go. But the last budget guy we got is Dante DiVincenzo, 6'4", 6'6" wingspan, decent hot zones. I mean, I think this card's probably better than Kurt Heinrich. He's got jump shot 4. It's on normal though, which kind of sucks in the slasher dribble style. But I mean, better defensively, a little worse of a 3-ball. Can definitely dunk better, a little bit quicker. Needs posterizer. Needs a lot of shooting badges. Like the shooting badges are kind of rough. Doesn't have clamps either. Like he's decent, but there's just too many badges because I think he can only get like 3. And I mean, he needs posterizer, he needs blinders, he needs chef, he needs limitless, he needs sniper, he needs handles, he needs quick chain, he needs hyperdrive, he needs clamps. Can't get brick wall, which is crazy.
2,000 MP to your name, and you need a backup shooting guard placeholder until you can make some more MP. That's the guy.
Right, like if you guys aren't gonna go for like a Tatum grind or things like that, and you just need a body to sit there, sure. Definitely I think will be probably serviceable. So that was the Tuesday drop, and as per typical Tuesday drop, wasn't anything crazy. We don't have high expectations for Tuesday drops. Now, for Friday drop, I don't remember if I said this on Twitter or not, but I definitely told Tito, like on Sunday after we got last week's content. Told him, I said this content week is going to be mid. Just be ready for it. It's going to be mid, because this is what 2K does. We get like 1, maybe 2 weeks if we're lucky, of good to decent content, and then 2K's like, no, y'all are good. Y'all got enough.
Well,
And we just get mid.
I don't think the Friday drop was necessarily like mid.
The
I think
Friday
it was
drop
good.
was
I think it was
mid.
a good drop. I think we just played it up to be something close to the elite content that we had gotten to grind for free.
Well, here's the problem I have with
Now, Reggie, Caddy, those
True.
are all elite cards.
True.
So I mean, we may have just played it up a little too high in that standpoint. But I mean, if you look at those opals, I mean, Embiid and Chris Paul were both pretty solid.
So Embiid is, I think, top 2 to top 3 in his position. I will agree with that. Jordan is maybe top 10 to top 15. I hate the Jordan card. Chris Paul is 6 foot, so that automatically makes him like maybe top 10 barely. We got 4 point guards on Friday. None of them are above 6'3". None of them have, other than I believe Chris Paul might be the only one with quick timing. Let me check, because Lou Will has normal. Jeremy Lin has one. So all of them other than Chris Paul have normal timing for a jump shot. That Darren Collison is garbage.
The only card in that set I think that had quick timing was Villanueva.
Yeah, Villanueva and then the Chris Paul. We're it. That's it.
Right.
But I mean, as far as like the mid-tier guys, like Lin and Odom are good. I will admit that. Kukoc should be good, but Kukoc I think is worse than he should be.
Kukoc is bad.
The problem is they gave him Brook Lopez instead of Ray Allen. Last year, almost all of his cards had Ray Allen, and that card was beautiful. But he's got Brook Lopez, and I don't. The only person I can bring consistently with Brook Lopez base is Josh Smith, and that's it. I don't know why. And then Lou Will is a 6 foot point guard that got normal timing.
Right. That's a decent card though, but I mean,
You're gonna get your head mashed in. There's Nobody's using that card. There's no way. There's a reason he was like 2K MT on Friday. There's no way.
Yeah, he's still 2K.
I would 1,000% take Marcus Smart over him every day of the week.
I told Flex to go get Odom today. To get rid of Porzingis.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Jeremy Lin is probably a top 3 to 5 point guard, I would say. I think he's up there.
Definitely.
Odom is easily top 10 in his position, for sure.
Yeah.
Kukoc is kind of trash. Vassell, again, for the real budget guys, okay. Sekou, you got to play him at the 3 because he's 6'6". Darren Collison's literally a trash can. Villanueva is Steve Novak with about the same quickness jump shot. Lou Will's too short.
Trash can.
Yeah, it's just a mid drop. Like, they at least give us one card that we're like, okay. Like the Embiid shirt, like Embiid, once we found out it was Embiid, we're like, okay. Because I don't think people expected Embiid's defense to be as good as it is, because it is juice. Like, I didn't expect the perimeter to be good. I did not expect the perimeter to be good. I thought it was going to be 70s at best.
He gets leaping vests that blocks and fouls, too.
Yeah, between that and the fact that he can hold every shooting badge in the game, like, he's like, he replaced Porzingis in a matter of seconds. Like, nobody's running. There's no way you run Porzingis on this card if you have the MT. There's just not. I mean, granted, it's expensive, but there's just no way you run Porzingis over him at this point. And then Jordan being a GOAT of the real game, I just don't understand how he's always so behind everybody in 2K. Like, I mean, you did okay. You put clamps on him, you put interceptor on him, you put pickpocket, you put menace, like, you put decent badges on him, but you didn't give him limitless spot up. Like, he can't get limitless spot up.
He can't even hold it.
No, he can't even hold it. Like, I don't understand, like, the premise. And his jump shot's slow. Like, I just don't understand how opals are on normal timing and we're in February, almost.
They just released them at the wrong time, you know? At this point, like, right now, they're just trying to get out opals. Be like, here, have some opals, you know?
Right.
It's just not the right time to drop it for you.
I just don't. My worry is we're still going to be on normal timing jumpers by 250. At the rate we're going, like, I understand they don't have 4 levels like Park does, because Park has 4 different settings as far as how quick they go. My team only has 3. So I think they're trying to stall to get away from very quick jump shots. But we're in almost February, and we've got a handful of guys with a quick jump shot. Like, at some point, you just have to give us quick jumpers.
Yeah, I even bit the bullet and bought Curry.
Right, because people, if you play a really good person, have figured out if you play your off-ball guy as gap, you can get there before the shot goes up.
Yeah.
Because it's just every jump shot's slow. Like, Lamar Odom is good, but it's Paul George on a 6'10 dude. Like, it's going to be slow.
Actually, his jump shot's not that bad.
It's not bad, but it could definitely be quicker for the time we're in at this point. Because now we're starting to get cards that all have Hall of Fame interceptor. They all have godly defensive stats. So everybody's going to start switching everything. And you're not going to be able to get a jump shot off unless you have Kazi, because nobody else has a fast enough jump shot for it to work. Like, it's just,
already hard enough to get a jump shot off.
right. Like, I just don't understand why we're so hell-bent on paint mashing and just confirming it over and over and over again. Like, I just don't understand why we're just so far into paint mashing. The one thing, if I can pull it up. Right, but here it's like 90 to 95% of all people's points are in the paint, and it's just terrible. I'll try and see if I can find the leak that we got. Because that's the real question, because I do want to cover that the Tuesday leak, yeah.
I know it off the top of my head. All right.
Right, but I want to pull up like the actual tweet.
Actually, I don't know the amethyst off the top of my head. I know
They didn't. It was. It was Smith.
Pink diamond is going to be a center lock Wang Easy, and then your opal on Tuesday is going to be a power forward center Jian. I'm not sure how to say his last name really, so I probably butchered the fuck out of that.
Probably. Here, I'm gonna go to yours. Did you like it on your Twitter?
I'm pretty sure I
Retweeted it. Okay.
I'm pretty
Oh, and shout out to Floki for reminding them to give us a goddamn Wayne Embry, please. I need that back. If you know, you know. Man was, I mean, granted, I didn't pull him after 15,000 times of trying to play him, but once we got later in the year, I got the one that we got later in the year, and he was good.
Yeah, it's right here. Stroll Miles, power forward center for Adam Landry.
You didn't like it, you liar. Unbelievable.
It's DBG 3.
I'm in your Twitter right now, and it doesn't show you retweeted it.
I'll send you the fucking.
I'm not on that Twitter, is the problem.
I'm gonna send you the picture of it.
Oh, yeah. Facebook it to me.
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on. I found it. I remember good. All right, so we got Shermile Swift, who I don't think's been in the game in like 4 or 5 years, because since I've been playing like semi-competitively, I don't remember him in here.
I'm kind of pumped for that card.
So I think because he's just a random name nobody's going to know, he'll be good. I don't think he'll be level of Kazi good, because Kazi was literally a no-name, but like people have heard of him, so I think he'll be at least interesting. Yi, if you haven't played 2K before, is a god, because I'm willing to bet he'll get quick first step, if not on Hall of Fame. Because for whatever reason, this man always gets good dribbling. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but it's amazing. So he will probably be the cheaper version of Giannis that can play center again. Wouldn't surprise me. Wang, if you use the Ruby, you know he's a demon. So he's probably going to be put at the end of my bench, possibly, depending on how cheap he is, as like a Yao stopper type thing. Might have him there. And then OJ Mayo, I'm curious on, because the thing with OJ Mayo is his Ruby card already had his jump shot on quick. So unless they're doing a jump shot change, I don't really know what more they can do, because he had decent stats. Like his stats weren't terrible.
His Ruby was really good. I used it. First, I think we'll leave it, and maybe that will be our first card to have a very quick jump shot.
No, there's no way we're getting very quick already. If 90% of the cards don't have quick, there's no way we're going to very quick already. But like he already had an 88 3-ball, so that'll probably be 90 to 92. He had an 85 driving dunk, so that'll be a 90 to a 95, because it's Memphis OJ Mayo, who's athletic as fuck. So that's like 90 to 95 for sure. Speed with ball handle, they won't up much. For what? Yeah, let's see here. He is 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, so he's literally Kazi. The thing that I'm curious is his defense, is because you had to add clamps, you had to add interceptor, you had to add pickpocket. Like the only defensive badge he got was pogo stick. I mean, granted, you could add the rest, but that's all he got. And then the other thing is he didn't come with hyperdrive. He didn't come with quick chain. You could add quick chain, you couldn't add hyperdrive. So I want to see those two on there. I want to see quick first step on Hall of Fame. I want clamps, interceptor, menace. You can leave the shooting badges. I'll add shooting badges because it's a diamond. That's not that big of a deal. Like if you have to add chef, circus, threes, and limitless spot up, that's whatever. I don't care.
Right, diamond get 5 swaps.
The other thing that concerns me is he has base dribble style. So I really hope they change that to at least slasher. About to say change that to at least slasher, and I'll make it work. I don't care.
I'll also take, I mean, base really isn't terrible.
Not for a point guard though.
Tatum has base, and I do just fine with him moving around and getting open.
True. Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that bad, especially with someone who's gonna have a speed.
Yeah, true. Because, I mean, he's already at 90 speed right now. It's just the speed with ball will have to go above 90. The ball handle should be around 90. I just really want to make sure. I just want to see those defensive stats. I mean, like, the defensive stats that matter are decent. Like, I want his interior to be like a 70. That'd be dope. But he's got 80 perimeter already. He's got 85 lateral, 84 steal. So, I mean, if that stays the same or even goes up a little, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I think defense is a good way to card.
Yep, it's defense, and then if they can change his dribble style. And the fact if they can change his stupid fucking layup package. I just saw that too. That layup package has got to go. Get rid of Kyrie. Ban Kyrie out of the game. I hate that layup package. It drives me nuts. Ban it out the game. It's too late in the year to be having people with Kyrie. I hate that layup package. It pisses me off so much. Like, just take the damn layup. I think Tuesday's gonna be a grind day. I think Tuesday's gonna be really solid because we get moments of the month, we get those packs. You're still gonna have triple threat. Because you know damn well ain't neither of us getting it on Monday.
Probably.
About to say, we're just not getting it on Monday. It's just a reality of the situation.
I got Caddy real quick, so my RNG one's probably out the fucking door.
Right, that's kind of what I'm saying, because it didn't take me near as long as I thought it would. The one thing I will say, I did see DBG put out a video for, I don't know if he put out a tweet for it. I don't think he did. But he did put out like a video predicting what he got for Moments of the Month, and he's thinking it's headlined by Jokic. I wouldn't mind it. The thing that would worry me with that is Jokic, just because he's got a bigger player build, is just notoriously slow. One card I definitely want to see in there that we haven't gotten yet. We haven't gotten a Cade in a while. I do need a Cade. Even if he's not the top reward, I don't care. Give me like a pink diamond Cade or something. I'll make it work. I don't care. I need something that's slowly going to push Gary Payton out the door. Because I think Gary Payton's starting to get outdated. I think Gary Payton needs to go.
Oh, I'm pink diamond.
Yeah, I don't have the opal. I'm selling off cards. I'm not going for collector anymore. But, like, yeah. I mean, Jeremy Lin's nice. I might pick up Jeremy Lin. It's just, I mean, it feels like it's identically the same card, so it makes no sense to really replace him for himself.
I feel like
Is the only thing.
I want to pick him up for Larry Hughes, if anything, but I don't know.
No,
Exactly.
because Larry Hughes has Hoff Interceptor, and Larry Hughes is free. Jeremy Lin doesn't have Hoff Interceptor, is the thing. Because literally, I think my starting lineup has Hoff Interceptor.
But that's like my bench. My bench pretty much all has one interceptor.
About to say, my starters, the only person that dribbles is Reggie. That's it. Just so I can take a fade, because he's got the good fade. That's all he's there for.
Yeah. I use Curry now. My whole offense now.
Imagine, you saw me use the Diamond Steph Curry for like 2 days, and you're like, yep, all right, say less. Got to go buy him. Literally was having fun the other day in Unlimited in the party. Like, oh yeah, I'm running a Warriors lineup. You're like, what are you talking about? Like, I got Sean Livingston, Steph, Clay, Harrison Barnes, Draymond, all base ass cards. You're like, all right, fine, I'll go get Steph. Like, really?
Don't want to do it.
Yep.
Buy that
It's just because like point guards just can't move right now. Is the problem?
No.
It's just we don't have a point guard that can move. That's kind of what I'm curious about. Like, give us, like, even if you want to give us a Patty Mills that gets all the right sigs, I'm okay. I don't care. If you want to give him his normal defense that's just atrocious and just give us all like the Derrick Rose size up, the Curry slide, all of that, give it to me. Inject that in my veins immediately.
See, another good card to give out coming up is the Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the consensus for what we thought this week was going to come. Just because the last Derrick Rose we got was a Flash Derrick Rose that was the diamond one that we haven't seen since like the first month or so of the game. Like, we're due for a Derrick Rose. And that's the thing, is everybody wants that Derrick Rose size up. Yeah, we literally got Derrick Rose September 17th is the last time we've seen a Derrick Rose.
Like 2 weeks after the game.
Yeah. He was like the third content drop. So yeah, it's been a very long time since we've seen Derrick Rose. And everyone wants that size up. Because I think once we get to that point, AI defense isn't going to be as good as it is right now. Because even now, if people put me in a 5-out, if they hit the right move, the bot doesn't step up enough and they get by him.
Right.
It's starting to get to that point where if you can find the right move and the right animation, you're going to get by the bot and we're going to be fine.
Well, if you have a point guard with a quick jump shot, you can literally, if you see somebody off following you, just hold RT, flick your stick back, and do that step back move, and just shoot right off every time the bot don't step up enough.
Yeah, we're going to get to that point back to where offense is fun again. It's just I need it to be sooner rather than later. Because, I mean, granted, I kind of would like defense to be a thing for the last 250 quals because then maybe I can actually qual this time. Because I'm not gonna be able to score enough to keep up with fucking everybody in that. But if I can get enough defense, it'll be fine.
At least you only have Ty, right? Ty?
No, Ty's not playing. Ty's already qualified. Ty's done.
Yeah, I know. But, like, if you qualify, that's all you have to really worry about, I guess.
Well, I mean, he is the 1 seed, so knowing my luck, I would be the last seed and get absolutely fucking flooded. Absolutely flooded. That's all right. I've got the tweet that says I was number 1 in the world at one point in time. That's all I need.
Confirmation.
Yep, that's all I need right there. It's going to be my background picture forever.
Money was the best number 1 Xbox player ever.
Facts. But I think that is all the content because it was mid-content, like I said. So, we will be on here next week with... It'll be a longer pod because we'll have our tournament to go over. We'll have content,
We
which
should do it on Friday.
you want to do the pod on Friday before.
Yeah, we should do it. Well, we should do it Friday. That's when our sign-ups close, and then we can do everything like on a stream.
True.
And
Yeah, we'll do a pre-tourney pod on Friday.
yeah, we'll talk about all the content from the week.
Yep.
And we'll go over the tournament, lay out the bracket. We can do seeding live right on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll do like a bracket thing online.
We can do on Friday.
Yep. All right, guys, but that is the podcast. As always, make sure to follow and subscribe and go to Tito's Twitter. I believe it's at Tito TTV, right? All right.
Just TV.
Oh, right. But yeah, that is going to be the podcast. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.